Welcome back to Whiskerwood and our WhiskerBrook playthrough. Our first series of this early access game, which is very enjoyable, I must admit. But it's been a hell of a learning curve, I must admit. But then that's just how things how things go. Anyway, last time we were having an idea for the rail, so we were looking into what they call the passenger rail, so they wouldn't be, doing this. So I've sort of got a little bit. I wasn't originally going to have this for that purpose, but I think it may be beneficial. There's still a lot. I mean, there's still a lot that we really want to do in this game, but oh, that's the iron. See, I've got over 400 iron bars. But it's like, where do I want the station to go? That's the thing. Now, this apparently is... This is the carts. I assume they just go into the cart. I don't really know. I mean, I suppose I could just... It's like, where do I really want to have this? I probably want them to have me, because they are doing a lot of walking. But then do we want it to... Do we want it to sort of come to here? And then, like... Here, I don't really know. This probably needs to be filled in. Although this is getting filled in. I've got over 400 stone. I'm... Oops. Trying to refuse. We haven't got any. Finally, sort of last time, after, I don't know, 15, 20 videos, maybe even more, I finally was able to get more whiskers from the normal way. Or do we have a... Do we do it a little bit different? Instead of saying for that, do we have it from here? But then again, that's not the food, though. I don't know how this works, you see. That's the problem. But I suppose it's just about getting it down, isn't it? It's... Obviously I can do that there, but that's going to cost me a log. Maybe that doesn't... I was just thinking to have it from, say, here. Snap to ground. They can't really snap to ground, can it? Yeah, haven't it? I'm going to move... There's a reason for that. And then I'm going to... Well, I'll do them at least. Then we're going to go back to the rail. And then we're going to rotate. What? Oh, I've got not enough planks. Oh, that's a bit of a down. Did I get rid of the sawmill? I bet I got rid of the sawmill. First flipping time I want the sawmill. And I got rid of it. Right, let's just you'd think you'd be able to do like an arc, but I bet you can't. I bet you it has to be a straight line. Holy moly, that's expensive. Oh well, this is going to be Plank Central land. Or do we have it? Do we? Would it be best to have it? I think that might be logs. Well, that looks like a plank to me. Is that stone inbound or is that stone that they've got? That may be stone that they've got. Well, they're not going to do anything now anyway, are they? Because they've... that'll be gone by the time I get anything. Yeah, see, now they're building this. I didn't realise I'd run out of planks, to be honest. The first time, normally I get them from obviously when you get the inbound every couple of times a season. We are getting closer to winter again, so we'll have to, once it goes over, we'll have to close everything down again. Although we're not really doing much with the food situation here. Now we did have 1900 last time and now we've got 1400, so it might be worth not closing that down. I've got 4 mining going, plus the 2 here, plus the 3 there. Taxation shit. How are we doing? I think we should be able to afford it. Although saying that though, it is getting more expensive now. I want more. Oh, although I was saying that I'm going to have to increase the food. Because obviously as I'm increasing the population, I'm using more of the food, aren't I? I better change that to... I was already building bronze. Well, here we go. Tin's fine. Tin would give me the bronze. And I've got 27 tin left, as we can see in the top there. I've only got 24 of these re-rolls as well. I'm going to re-roll that. Right, we're going to get this. These would be definitely a bonus to have, because obviously we're doing the iron bars now. We're going to do... So I'll definitely have this. That's obviously giving me 100 copper bars, which means I don't need to research. While that's going, we fish stew actually. Right, something is being built. I know that for a fact because I can hear it. We'll select this one. That will give me the 51 that I need, but I'm going to start in the sawmill. I'll go down to 3. 1 logs equals 5 planks, so that's not too bad. Now we've filled this in. I'll go back, rotate that, I think, and I think I've got, yeah, I think I'm in the thing for there as well. Get that filled in, and obviously we're filling this in. We'll have to move, we can't move that, but we can rebuild it somewhere else and then empty it out. So I'm gonna... This is where I was gonna have the passenger rail. But as we know, it is flipping expensive. And we need to get that to there. Yeah, you see, I've just run out. If I do it from now, I need a couple of 100. Where am I going to store this? Well, I can't store it there. That's full. That's full. Everything's flipping full. Actually, if I do this, send that off, I can empty this out, move it, get rid of it, And move that over and then get the planks in here. The copper bars would be better to be in here. I've got 300 fuel. Jesus. I better not be making any more fuel. Oh, I'm making potash. I don't need any more. Don't need any more of that. That's going to come back to me. I've got 200 in fertilizer. Oh, we're doing mushrooms there. We haven't got the soup kitchen that's ready yet, but it'll get there soon. What's this one? Production speed multiplier from workers and other modifiers. How the hell do I get modifiers then? Oh, I got no housing as well. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, so this passenger rail is going to cost a fortune. But then does it take the cargo wheel? I noticed that there was the conveyor belts as well that I've already got. Now, it depends on how we're going to do this as well. Remember, we're going to have to be very careful because maybe this isn't a good idea doing it now. We are in the fall. Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea doing that now. I wonder how many... I got a lot of mushrooms though. I've decided to put these on because then I can see what I've got. Hasn't really got No, I'm gonna have to dismiss him because I need the cut stone. I need the cut stone to do the rail, I think. No, I don't. But I don't really want to do it in this. I don't really, because we're getting into 4, which means we're in. We've got 2. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's only 8 cycle. I think there's 8 cycle. Refuse. We've got 121. But that means I haven't got enough. Are they taking out the? Yeah, there's still rocks in this. I'm wondering if it's a good idea to combine the two. So we have a patch of a 32, but we only have 1 farm. Might be. Although saying that though, if I want to heat this up, which I may want to do, although we are on 1100. Yeah, it's a housing shortage, but you know, I'll be all right in a minute once we get this done. Well, the quality of housing here. This is obviously a better quality house. And it does allow 2. Like there. But I'm sort of thinking we need to redesign this. So it might be better to have them somewhere else. You know, like once this has been done, which is as far as I can go with it, because we can't get it. I still don't understand why you can't go to the set. Maybe that's just a design thing, so you can't fill in it right in. I don't know. Yeah, we'll get our supply of planks going. But I'm quite worried, so I don't want to knacker the wood up for the winter. So we're going to hold off starting the planks until the following year. Trying to get as much trees, much logs and much things as we can. So I might concentrate on early part of the next time, doing this. We've only got a few bits left here. I will eventually have to plant the trees. I know I've got these here, but they're just a bit pathetic. Is that extending? Can't see because it's not. It doesn't have great nutrients, but. Actually, thinking about that, why don't, because of all this area, Why don't I think about doing this for like having some more farms, but having them as tree, you know, logs. That might be a good idea. And then that way, at least I'm starting to build, because I'm not really using them for anything else. And that would use up 2. And I could make the attempt. And making the log situation bigger. Because we're going to need them for the rail anyway. Although they will take a while to grow. So we know they're complaining massively about this walking. But once we can get the rail in, then that'll be the thing. But I just don't have the resources at the moment to be able to do this sort of thing. Ooh, now that's 100. We might be able to use that. And get another, get some more beavers in. When they come in. But the thing is, I suppose they also use my food up as well. So you've got to countermand one against the other. I think they were here actually. Actually, they're all coming out and doing tax. Almost enough. Flux is pretty low though. But at least it gets it in at the same time here. I could do some logs, I suppose, but I'm just going to wait for a few seconds until they're... I need some more flux fields. But I think doing the berries... There we go. Oh, I got a new recipe now. That's sweet. Let's... That didn't put it as a star here, so I bet you... There we go, mushroom stew. I've got enough. Let's do some mushroom stew. I don't think I've got a lot of mushrooms though, so I'm going to have to go back and... Oh no, I've got them on the thing here. We've only got 6, so I'll only have enough for a few. But that's okay. Apprentice. I can't do him. He's weak. We just... we'll have him. I can't have the teacher. Educated and rude. I've paused it as well. Because last time I didn't do that. And the game blooming went down a thing. And I lost out on a teacher. I don't know the medicine I've got either. Fuel, don't need fuel. Don't need fertilizer. Could have planks though. Right, we could have the tin. The tin would help with the bars. and it would have stone. But the iron, the iron bars don't have to go down, and we get more copper. I'm gonna do this time. Right. We need to do more research because that's how we do everything in this game. Now we haven't got the cultivation for this yet because it's not in green, but we can do it. But I haven't got that ground flattened anyway. I can't do any of this because we don't have tier 3. Fine kitchen. Spice cultivation. See what I mean by gold smelting, you see? That would be good. That would do the gold bullion, but large warehouse might be a thing to it's not that bad on that. I'm trying to think of something. See, the cotton gin takes cotton and goes into threads. Yeah. Furnace would be missing nails. Dining room. Stone archery. Construction above. Well, you know what that would be? That would be for the rail, wouldn't it? Blacksmith would take the iron bars and make them into pots. What do we get? Blast furnace is iron ore, which would do into that. See, that to me would be a beneficial to have. I wouldn't need to get the bars. I've already got this, so I don't really need to get... Yes, that's good then. Tongs. It's quite one of these you go, well, I could do that, but I really need to have that. They're going to have a water pipe, but at least they'd have showers. But that would be better than having a bath thing. Stone path. No, I'm going to go up with a large warehouse. I got there in the end, guys. Sorry about that. But we haven't got much ore left, though. That's the Achilles heel with this. I know there's a load over here. But it's on our... well, it's coming in now, actually. But once our guy here has put the hell out of that, get the trees down, we're not doing too bad. Are we still into fall? These are going to stop now, aren't they? Just let's move these then. No, actually, can I move them there? And can I move that one there, let's see? This would be a B. Still really need that anymore. I'm going to... Well, in fact, actually, I'm going to move them a bit over here. Because we're going to start on... We're going to start taking up this... this land here. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I wasn't... As we know, it's very easy to go down the level and go down to the bottom and start mining out that bottom. And I don't want to do that because that would be putting the rocks back. I need a lot more flux. A huge amount more flux, to be honest with you. Are they doing the... is this got... Yeah, it has got fertilizer. So, as usual, there's a lot to do. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to get rid of this, get rid of this. I'm going to put the farm right in the centre. Where is the blipping farm? Resources. That's cutting. See somewhere. There. I couldn't see the... So we've got a double farm. We'll get that built whenever it's ready to build them. We'll just let it build them. Oh, jolly good. Right. Let's do some logistics here. Mainly all turned off. This needs to be emptied. So we'll empty this, because then we can... I'll get 10 berries. What else have we got here? I will get some clothing. If I can find a flipping thing. Oh, we can have jam. Let's get 10 of them. Can have some bread. Let's get 10 of them. Is there a logistics centre right? Yes, there's a logistics centre right next to it. All pending logistic requests. So yeah, so what else do I want to get into here? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'll tell it, that was it. I'll have them. So we got inbound, we got tailored dinghies and whatever. So it'll go get them. And this is obviously gonna empty. That way, when they're passing, they can get what they want. It's still not ideal, obviously, because they really need to get that from the cafe. But okay. We are going down. My logs are going up. That's the main thing, to keep this going. We may keep the food going. I may keep 1 or 2. Food going. And see how we go. Once we get close to the... I'll be bringing these back. No resources. I might as well get rid of these. And actually get them to... In fact, I can't... The trouble is here. I can't... I'm going to have to put a heater in here as well. All pending logistics. I might even set that down to 0 as well. I want to get as many of these back as I can. I'm going to move them a bit closer. Although it won't be that long before this is gone anyway, remember? So I found that very difficult to see. It's like when you do that, you can't actually see what you're actually selecting. Right, I might be able to see it better from here now. Now it's sort of, yeah, it's not great. But this all needs to be taken down. Because this is, like I said, this is going to be our tea cultivation. Now, where do we get it? Where do we get to this stage in our series? We've got about, I'd say, roughly about 9 videos left. Probably 10 with a final thought. I was thinking of doing some final thought videos, and I think that's probably, you know, beneficial. That should select most of that, I think. Yeah, right, get on. We haven't got long before they're going to go anywhere. This has only got one tree left, and that's gone. We've got some trees here. Smuggler. Dismiss on that. Don't want a smuggler. Unfortunately, I want his goal, but the problem being is they're doing what I don't want them to do. You can come down here. I'm trying to get them to do this section and not take down that section. I don't want you to take that section. Well, I want you to take it down, but not yet. Right. I'll probably move that lot over there, to be honest, because that's right in the heart of the, you know, the section where we want. Refuse. I don't have any. I've got 80 planks, but like I said, I'm not going to use the planks. How's the farming going? Right, we built. Let's just. We're going to send a couple in. We'll get it started, but obviously they ain't going to do much field. We probably want the trees this time. That's not too bad. Right, that should... Trees, 70%, 52%. I'll remove the rocks, because that's the first thing that they'll do. And we've got enough in there to be able to start this off. And obviously we can extend it. I can extend that way and extend that up. Maybe I should have moved that way. And done this way, and then I could have cultivated that. But no, well, never mind. Got a lot of flour. Good. Wheat's going down. Probably by the next season, if you like, I'll have to turn on the wheat again because there's so much wheat there. This is the problem. You've got to balance getting the food in and everything else compared to what you've got. We're still on fall. Once winter kicks itself in, we'll start putting the heaters on these, and we'll just let the other one ride out, and then obviously the food situation, we won't do anything. After this, we'll probably end this video, but we definitely... I need to get more planks, to see. I can't do the passenger rail without doing more planks. So that's going to be definitely for the next video is what we're going to concentrate on, and I'm going to have to get as many logs as I can and sort that situation out. Research is about 50%, yeah, almost 50% through the... I've got no ore, so I'm basically on this lot now. I might as well take these out because they're not doing anything. I need to find some more ore. It's most imperative because otherwise I'll have to be buying the ore. And that's going to be a situation that we don't really want. Right, I think we'll... Don't forget, once we've got the back, I think it's now starting to get the coal going to come in, and it's going to take a while for these to come back. That can go back. In other words, what I'm going to do is move that to rotate and have it to... well, I can have it to here. Resources cut. I need to cut that. All this needs to be cut. They can carry on for now because they're a bit important. These are not. That's going to go. That's turned off. This is turned off. Obviously, as they're going to go back, what we're going to do is we're going to get them to... Oh, I haven't got that many this time. $14 tin. How much medical I've got? That's the thing. I'll do one shipment. 100% is 100%. I may only get one this time. I've got tons of coal that's going to come in. Obviously, they're absolutely hammering down this. Now, Let me just... Because I can see. Remember, we're mining this completely flat. So that's going to go down, as well as obviously this is going to go down. Once they've got rid of these cloughs here, I've got ore here. This is the main stuff that I want to get. Although I won't get them till next season now. We'll now turn these down and get them to come back. I've got 580 in now. I'm going to get them to come back. Why you stood still? You should be coming back. I'll take one thing. I'll always take one of them if I can, but I only get one, you see. What I'm going to do now, though, is we know that if we can do some teaching, what can we teach? Educated, light, miners, engineer. I'll do that. Success students will learn requires a teacher who has already gained the level. They're idle, so I'll set them in. It just gives me... I might as well teach them when I'm not using them, which is the winter time. Because I want to, obviously, not get them cold. I don't think I've got some medical either. That's all done. Now, the problem being is here is... This is all inbound. I'm going to turn them off as well. I'll need to do the heater here to keep this section warm because there's nothing else. There's nothing else there that I can do. Same with this as well because obviously they are going to be there. I've got one left that I'm now going to get rid of and go back again. This is closed down. We're at the fall. It's going to, in the next one, it's going to be winter anyway, and then it's going to get cold. So I want them to start moving back. Well, they won't really move back. They'll move into the homes, you see. So I'll need to heat this section here and that section there. I know they're complaining about the cold. I know the homes are needed to be done as well. This is why I'm wanting them to do this, and we'll move. What we'll do is we'll start building this and getting rid of these because they're better homes. But it's going to cost stone, and that's the issue. I don't have the stone. Well, I have the stone because the stone's going to come in. This could go down for winter, so they're going to come back as well. That takes planks. Probably don't need that. we'll get through this, and then this will be the end of the... I think it's going to start needing heaters. Yeah. Because it says next is 1, which means it's going to be winter. So we're going to have to start... I reckon I'm going to have to start doing the campfires. Now we know if we need the triage, that needs a heater. So we better triage that up. We're going to need the heaters here as well. I got one in there, one in there, one in there. That will hopefully... I'll set that to high for obvious reasons. I'm not going to bother one within the flex. I'll bother one that's got here as well. Then obviously we need to do... That's got one, that's got one, that's got one. I'm not going to do that one. This should have one as well. Well, I'll do one there and do it because we need to keep getting the cotton in. Because remember, in the winter, they don't come. But what they do is, I'll have to make sure that it's ones here as well. I'll set that to high priority, and I'll set this to high priority because they're the furthest away. I might get away with just one actually, and set that to high priority. And now let's go. I may have done them slightly early. Now, they're walking through here as well. Now, as they're walking through here, I don't have any form of heaters here either. You see, the temperatures are dropping there. Let's have a... Right. This is the end of the video. We should now be in the... starting to get into the winter months, I think. There we go. Winter has arrived. So our little Connolly, something like that. I can't say, but you know what I mean. Is doing quite well. So we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.